the shadows starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
That's good for the Lions. First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Hey, Shell. What's up?
Here's Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Boy, nearly intercepted right away. You look at this Bears defense. They're in the spot statistically that you don't want to be in against the pass. Number 32 in the league, dead last.
That was a nice play right there, but overall this season, it's been an absolute disaster. A total lack of communication on the back end. They need a leader who can put this team, this unit, on his shoulder pads and carry them to the right spots.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Goff going to move his guys around a bit. Gibbs will try and pick it up. And he is going to have the Lions first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
And the Lions first down. A gain of 4 yards. First down, Lions. Here's
the former Bear. This is David Montgomery. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
That's another Detroit Lions first down. It's a gain of 23 yards.
Gibbs straight ahead. And they work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Now Goff. And he is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. To throw is Goff. And in for the Lions touchdown. Marvin Mims, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Lions are on the board first here this afternoon. Point after here coming up. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either. And it's 7-0.
Bears nothing. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's out just shy of the 40. The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now a run. Here's the rookie from USC. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he's got it all the way down to the yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries in the ballgame. So he rips off a great run and shows you why this year he's top 10 in rushing in the league.
And looks like he's trying to move up fast on the leaderboard, doesn't he? Top 10, looks like he's running to get into the top 5.
Edwards now on 1st and 10. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Now 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 11.
Working out of the gun, Williams. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they had lost 2 in a row prior to getting the open week last weekend, so potentially a chance for them to get away for a bit, keel up, and come back strong.
That's what the hope is anyway, because you're going to find out now with your team, are you still focused on being the best you can be for the rest of the season with the things going the way they have earlier this year.
Here's Gall. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Third down and 13.
17. Go, cut. 180.
Gone. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Still going. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams, 72 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 11.
Jack Fox, the kickoff.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They currently sit 1 game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. It's looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked up by DJ Reed. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. After the interception, here's Goff. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Now 2nd and 3.
At the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Out of the gun, Goff. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
17. 20.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be 4th down. Now the Lions, they send out the field goal unit here. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this will remain an 11-point spread.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. He's going to look deep for more. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll be taken down all the way inside Detroit's 20. A huge play there for Chicago. And even 50 yards.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's Williams. And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag. We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
So after the loss of down, they'll come up here with a 2nd and goal. Hands it off out of the gun. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
Partner's been my experience that after 2 stops like that near the goal line, defenses only become bolder. They don't back off at all. I think they continue to bring pressure and force them to make a really big play against them.
And the incompletion, then the run for no gain. Let's see now. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw for it with Williams. Got a man on the right sideline. That's more. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A big play, but still not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the 2nd quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum, because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And they can't bring him down. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive, missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you put something out there, you've given yourself a chance, you're in range, and the ball doesn't go through the post. But it's not something to panic about, I don't believe. Just keep playing and keep going.
Here we go. 180.
Second down, and they go back to Gibbs. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
2 for 1.
Now it's gone. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
How about this this defense, they came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. It's taken to the 26. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return, and the Bears take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together and maybe get in field goal range. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down. 2nd down and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 38-yard line.
From the gun, here's Williams. That's complete. Romadunze. And he'll take this all the way down to the 15-yard line. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 15.
Looking to throw is Williams. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Bears are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Now the Bears keeping the offense on the field and going for 2. Williams going to throw for it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. That's caught. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Oh, good move. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Goff now looking to throw. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
The good signal callers will never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
This one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
To the air, Williams. Now he'll tuck this and run. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Here comes the Bears punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Fielded just inside the 30. A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now gone. Past the 20. They're able to avoid him. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown with career touchdown number 60. And the Lions have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14.
Bears 14.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it first and 10. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
No gain on the play.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games. And we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the third quarter.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making...
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. And the Lions are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin first and 10. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. And now after that sack, we'll pause here a moment because someone was shaken up on that play. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's second and 21. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And the ball is knocked out. And this is picked up by the Bears. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. So turnovers, Charles, you figure will be key in the second half, and that's a big giveaway there.
Yeah, and as you and I both know, coaches are always preaching ball security, and none more often than right here in the second half of a tight football game. Now you got to believe what the coaches are saying and take care of that football.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a second and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
At the 43-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
To throw, it's Williams. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Lions are going to have great field position position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Goff going to shift him around. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. Now he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 59 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
180! DC! What's that?
Another run for Gibbs here. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 31-yard line.
What? 20! What's that?
Back to throw, Goff. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
180! Hey, let's go. Go, Brown!
Goff now looks to throw. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And the Bears are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. The one side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, he saw his quarterback seeking out and offer a personal thank you.
Touchdown, Chicago! A big play there. That's his 18th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Bears have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They'll need to regroup after the costly interception last time. It led to a tying touchdown. 21 all is where we stand, and they've got it 1st and 10. And they'll get a few yards here to the 34. 2nd and 7, operating from the 34.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 34-yard line.
5.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Super 180!
Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Lions linemen might have moved. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Goff now to throw. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. That's big Jordan Davis powering in to drop him. So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up. Here comes the Lions punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
But partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Throwing is Williams. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's got some space here. Touchdown, Chicago! A great play there. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 19 on the year. And the Bears strike quickly to take the lead here in the 4th. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 2. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And this will wind up a Lions first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Here's Goff. Throwing for Montgomery. He's got him on the out route. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. Now Goff. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Here's Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. Play action. Now Williams. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now, that screen there on second down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying it is one thing. We can second-guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize it is broken down, just throw it at the feet of...
That is intercepted. And the Lions are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Hey, lift. Go to that. Louis. 180.
Now Goff. That pass caught. It's Williams. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
Goff now to throw.
This one swung out to Montgomery.
Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They got exactly what they wanted there. Out route, catch, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
And I have to criticize defense here, because you know the situation. You want to keep them inbounds and have the clock run. So I'm sitting on the outside portion of the field and not letting them throw an out route. Throw anything inside and I'll make the tackle. An out route? That's not the way you're supposed to play it.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens in bounds.
14.
Goff.
Caught by Montgomery. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 13-yard line.
That's another Detroit Lions first down.
20.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Detroit.
Now it's Goff. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit.
Marvin Mims.
With an amazing diving catch.
And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
Here's 2nd down.
Here's a give up the middle. And he gets it down to the 32. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Well, this offense still has the one timeout here, remember. 1st and 10.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground.
To the 27-yard line.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Here comes 2nd down at 5.
What is it? Yes.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams.
This is going to be caught. He got it. It's a touchdown, and forget